Today we are reading, "Ma'am, for the last time, I don't work there. Not only do I not work here, I'm not even Chinese. Guy hits on me and his girlfriend thinks I work at the store we're in. And woman high on drugs stopped me in the middle of the streets because I was wearing scrubs. Check out our I Don't Work Here Lady playlist in the description, subscribe for more videos like these, and please, I trust you to reach 300 likes for this video. Now, let's do this. Ma'am, for the last time, I don't work there. I work at a hospital. Just this morning, I was getting off a long and frustrating shift. Didn't get much sleep the night before and haven't had a day off in forever. Let's just say that my face or overall demeanor was not screaming, I want to make small talk with a stranger. While I'm on my way home, my wife texts me to say if I can pick up a few things for dinner. There's a small family-owned grocery store right on my way, so I head there, expecting to be in and out in a few minutes. Since I'm coming straight from work, I am wearing scrubs and a jacket clearly with my hospital name and logo and department in plain view. I usually try to avoid going out in public wearing scrubs, but I assumed this was going to be a super fast trip, so I decide to risk it. As I walk into the store, a 50-ish-year-old woman who was on her way out flags me down. I walk over and she says, "Do you work at a local nursing home?" "No, I work at this nearby hospital," pointing to my jacket. I was wearing scrubs, so I get why she might think I work in healthcare. But the assumption that I work at a specific nursing home in a city with well over 100 nursing homes based on nothing but my generic, unmarked, light blue scrubs was odd. I turn to walk away, but she keeps right on talking. "What are the local nursing home building? I saw construction over there." "No idea, I don't work there. But this local nursing home is not too far from here." "Yeah, but that doesn't mean I work there or know what they are building." During this exchange, I'm slowly creeping away from her and kind of responding to her over my shoulder, essentially screaming in normal social clues that I am ending this conversation. Apparently, she is not fluent in normal social cues because she actually starts following me further into the store that she was only moments before about to leave with her purchased grocery. "Do you know this random name? They work at this local nursing home." Why would you ask if I know this random person when I told you I don't work at this local nursing home? That would be like asking some random stranger if they knew some other random stranger. Well, even if you don't work at this local nursing home, they are a nurse, so I thought you might know them. Now, there's a few important things to point out here. One, I am not a nurse. My position is clearly stated on my jacket that I pointed out to this lady earlier. 2, we're not in some small town with only a handful of doctors where everyone in the healthcare field at least know everyone else. And 3, the hospital I work at is a huge academic hospital. We are a referral center for half the state. There are well over 200 physicians in my department alone, and between doctors, nurses, nursing assistants, therapists, etc., there are probably 20-30,000 employees. I remain silent while pursuing my lips and raising my eyebrows in a "what do you expect me to say" expression. She's now turning her head as if slightly puzzled by my reaction. "When do you think they'll be done with the construction over there?" I'm shrugging and shaking my head, half because I didn't know the answer, half in utter disbelief at how my life was unfolding. Where can I find out what they're doing? Sometimes the construction makes traffic worse. Is there a website? Having learned my lesson by now, I just turned around and walked away. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her take a couple of steps to follow me, but somewhere between the deli and the produce, I guess she thought better of it and stopped. It was definitely one of the strangest encounters I've ever had in my adult life, and I am still trying to process it all. Not only do I not work here, I'm not even Chinese. This happened nearly 4 years ago in Shanghai, China, where I have been living for over 5 years. I shared this story on Facebook the very evening it happened because it was so ridiculous and I've been meaning to post it here forever. To preface this story, I am a white American guy. I speak Chinese, but not perfectly, and in no way do I appear remotely Chinese. There are small fruit shops all over the cities of China, and this happened at one I frequent near my house. Tonight, I went to buy some fruit at my favorite fruit stand. Nearby me, there was an older Chinese grandma holding a little baby. She was looking at the bananas and, without looking up, she asked in Chinese, "Are these bananas 3.9 RMB a jin?" A jin is half a kilogram, about 1 pound. I look up at the sign. Yeah, looks like it's 398 RMB, so actually it's about 4 RMB per gen. Oh, okay. She points to a large bunch of bananas. I'd like these bananas here, but there are too many. I don't think she realized I was not an employee, and she definitely did not realize I was a foreigner at this point. Would you like me to cut off part of it for you? I ask in Chinese. Yes, she promptly replies. I grab the knife hanging on the wall that is used for such things and position it about halfway in the middle of the banana stems. Is this good for you? Oh yes, that's enough. I cut the bananas, bag them, and hand them to her. At this point, she looks right at me but doesn't seem to bat an eye. It's like she still thinks I work here. I give her a smile and rub the hair on the little baby's head. It was late, and except for the one person manning the cash register, everyone else was receiving a big shipment of fruit for the next day. I start perusing the fruit. A few moments later, I see her down at the other end of the store standing by the watermelons, and she beckons me to come over. I smile really big and walk down to her. Are these watermelons 1.9 per gen? She asks. Actually, they are 1.98 RMB per gen, so it's really 2 RMB per gen, I reply. Okay, well, I want to get a smaller one to take home. I don't want to buy a big one and waste any. I bend over and pick up a melon while giving it a flick with my finger. Not a good one. I pick up a smaller one. I flick it, good sound. This is a good one. But it's a bit too small, I need a bigger one, she says. Oh, so you need a smaller medium-sized one, I replied. I pick up a bit bigger one, give it a flick, nice sound. Here, this one is pretty good. This one has bad spot, it might go bad. Oh, yeah, I see it now. I shuffled through a few, find a few good size one, flick it, check it out, it all checks good. I think this one is good for you. What do you think? That one is good. I'll take it. I bag it up for her, follow her to the register on the other side of the store, and place it on the scale for her. She pays and goes off into the night with her bananas and watermelon. I don't know why, I got a big kick out of this. It put a smile on my face the whole time. I don't know if her side was not too good or if she just didn't care, but she treated me as if I was a Chinese employee. When living as a foreigner in China, it's nice to be treated as a normal person every now and then. Guy hits on me and his girlfriend thinks I work at the store we're in. This is short and not as exciting as a lot of the posts I've seen in this subreddit, but I work really close to a mall. Today I was not that busy at work, so I decided to go to Sephora and pick up some fake lashes because I needed new ones. While I was going up the escalator, these 3 guys in front of me turned around and started telling me how great I look and whatever. I said thank you because I'd rather not get called a bitch or whatever else angry dudes call women today. Whatever. They start walking in the same direction I'm heading, so I try to hang back a little so I don't have to interact with them again. But they walk so slow, so I end up catching up to them. And I think it's okay, they're definitely not going where I'm going, so they will walk past. But no, they walk right into Sephora. I walk in after them and stop in the entrance pretending to look at the eyeshadow palette, but one guy turns around and starts introducing himself to me and whatnot. I'm really awkward, so I just say hi and he asks me if I work there. I don't. I'm not wearing anything that looks remotely like the Sephora uniform, black and red. I'm wearing a pink dress and a white cardigan. So this goes on for a minute until another woman, who I can assume is his girlfriend, comes up to me and says, "Sorry, you're such a flirt, where are the X section?" I can't remember what exactly she asked for because I was uncomfortable and nervous. I was just like, I don't work here, and booked it to go buy my eyelashes. I hope it was just his sister or friend or something. Edit. I would have this little tidbit for the people who think I'm a B for putting off the advances of these lovely young men and because I forgot when I was posting. Before they walk into the store, one of the guys turned his entire head and neck around to very obviously and creepily check out some girl who walked past. He then looked at me and said, "She's too fit, she works out too much, you look way better." Like, thank you so much. Woman high on drugs stops me in the middle of the street because I was wearing scrubs. Right off the bat, let me say that I work as contract with the hospital I work in. I have my little office in the pharmacy in the hospital, but I am not an employee of the hospital, just a contract. Because I am contract, I can wear whatever colored scrubs I want to, and it's flipping awesome. Best part is my company will reimburse me for a limited amount of scrubs per year. So I always have different colored scrubs on every day. It's nice and I stand out in a pharmacy. The hospital rents my company's medical equipment and I am on site to do preventative maintenance on all the rented equipment that pass through the pharmacy. So, my badge expires a few weeks ago and finally it was renewed for me to go get a new one. Yay! Unfortunately, this is a separate building completely that is away from all the hospital nearby but close enough to walk 15 to. Good exercise. Fortunately, across the street from the building is a nice family-owned scrub place to buy my scrubs. Cool, I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, go get my badge and some new scrubs. I get my new badge and walk across the street past the fire station to the scrub place. I pass by the huge back wall of the fire station to see the firefighter chilling on the wall and he looks like he is smoking from afar, but he is actually on his phone browsing. Suddenly, this twitchy lady scares the S out of me. Full view of the dude on the wall. Dude on the wall looks away from his phone to watch us. Twitchy lady staggering toward me with speed and she has a nasty smell on her.
Hey, you nurse? Nurse!
I'm confused and startled. Speech impediment kicks in. No, I'm not a nurse.
But you're wearing scrubs, right?
She gets closer.
How are you not a nurse? You are an employee of...
She turns around staggering a bit and gestures to the entire medical center area and still visibly twitching.
Somewhere over here, right?
I am not a nurse, but I am a contract of the hospital. I work on equipment.
What is a contract? Oh, I get it. So you don't work on people then like a nurse?
Not sure if she understood or just started losing interest. She backs away from me and staggers around and turns back to me quickly.
Hey, by the way, you got any smokes?
No.
So you ain't a nurse, you don't work on people, and you don't got any smokes? So what good are you to me? What a waste of time! What a waste of time!
She staggers off back across her street when she notices the fireman on the wall.
Hey, you! Got any smokes?
The fireman gets off the wall and leaves back into the building.
Useless people.
I got my scrubs and left. Twitchy lady was gone. I'm not sure if she was looking for a nurse or just for some smokes. Not entirely sure what she really wanted a nurse for, but it was a memorable moment. Hey you, before you leave, please check out our awesome I Don't Work Here Lady playlist. I am sure you will love it. Remember to help us reach 300 likes for this video, subscribe to the channel for more awesome Reddit stories, and hit the bell button to know exactly when we post a new video and join the notification gang. Thank you again for watching this 25th episode of I Don't Work Here Lady. See ya in the next video.